The whole concept of the brand is about this message of love to Indigenous children.
Cheekbone Beauty is an Indigenous-owned cosmetics company that creates its Sustain line of lipsticks with long-lasting and environmentally friendly ingredients.
I've been known to say this quite a bit, but Indigenous people are truly the OGs of sustainability, and it is because of this innate connection that Indigenous people have to everything that comes from creation. The steps to creating a lipstick, and specifically our Sustain lipstick, is gathering first the ingredients. So you need an oil, a wax, and pigment.
Some of those raw ingredients are emollients and waxes that are melted together. The lipsticks are made with fair trade shea butter, which adds a creamy finish and hydrates the lips. The chemists add pigment to make the shade Aina, and a blend of powders that help with the lipstick structure and texture. They add tocopherol, or vitamin E, which serves as an antioxidant.
I will be perfectly honest, the first time I Googled and found how to make a lipstick on YouTube, it looked so much simpler than it had proved to be for us, because it did take us almost 2 years to get the actual formulation correct.
The Sustain lipsticks are packed in 85% compostable and biodegradable paper. Cheekbone also works with the Pact Collective, a mail-back recycling program that works to prevent hard-to-recycle beauty packaging from ending up in landfills. The Sustain line comes in 8 colors. The brand chose to name each shade after the word for land in different Indigenous languages.
The red is called Aki, which is the word for land in my Indigenous language, which is in Anishinaabemowin. Aina, which is the word for land in the Hawaiian Native language. And then we picked the word Ahor, which is the word for land in the California area, which is now modern-day Los Angeles, of the Tongva people.
Jen says her mission when creating Cheekbone Beauty was to help increase Indigenous representation in the beauty space, while also helping heal generational trauma endured by Indigenous families. From 1883 to 1996, the Canadian government and church organizations established residential schools where they separated an estimated 150,000 Indigenous children from their families and forced them to assimilate. The Canadian government has since recognized that many students were physically, psychologically, and sexually abused. Jen's grandmother was a residential school survivor. She spent 10 years at the school where she was physically punished for speaking her native language.
I wanted to be a part of a new narrative, a new story of how Indigenous people could show what we can sort of rise above, show resiliency from, and build a brand that was a place that we feel represented and where Indigenous kids could see themselves.
Cheekbone Beauty's website lists organizations it's donated to. Additionally, when a customer purchases a Sustain lipstick, the brand says it donates 1 lipstick to Indigenous youth.